Hello and welcome back to another Masterminds video. Today we'll be presenting how rockets work part 4 on liquid rocket engines. I know we already briefly talked about the type of rocket engines, but now we're diving deep into each of the type of rocket engines. So this time the most common rocket engine is liquid rocket engine. But as always, make sure to subscribe and share the video. So what is a liquid rocket engine? A liquid rocket engine is basically, its job is to take all the liquid fuel and oxidizer, which basically oxidizers need to burn because it's basically oxygen, and in space there's no oxygen, so as to bring its own oxygen with it. It needs to take that and burn and combust. There are 4 different types of liquid rocket engines: open cycle, closed cycle, oxidizer rich, closed cycle fuel rich, and finally full flow rocket engine. Okay, so what are these? Well, the open cycle engine is the easiest, but it's also the most wasteful. The Falcon 9 and Falcon 1 both use an open cycle rocket engine called the Merlin engine. Open cycle is basically where you have your pre-burner powering the pumps, which the exhaust from the pre-burners gets dumped out and wasted, which is just a bunch of fuel that's wasted. It's simple, powerful, but wasteful. And the pumps pump all the oxidizer and fuel into the combustion chamber for it to be ignited and burnt. The next rocket engine is the closed cycle oxidizer rich. If you took the open cycle engine and directed the exhaust into the pre-burner and putting it into the combustion chamber, you will destroy the rocket engine because of all the soot of the pre-burner, which is actually a bit of fuel rich, which means there's a bunch of unburnt fuel, which that is really bad. So you would have to do an oxidizer rich pre-burner, or more oxidizer than optimum fuel burning. So the pre-burner will be run oxidizer rich and dump the extra oxidizer into the combustion chamber, as well as all the oxidizer goes through the pre-burner, so it's really oxidizer rich, and all that excess unburnt oxidizer will go into the combustion chamber and burn with the fuel. The next to last type of rocket engine is a closed cycle fuel rich, which actually has a dual shaft, a pre-burner shaft, and the oxidizer and the fuel each have their own pre-burner, which is fuel rich, and extra oxidizer goes into the combustion chamber for better combustion. This was used on the RS-25 engine and had many problems because at first US didn't have a good enough material to withstand that temperatures, and also hydrogen is really undense, and it really likes to leak through all the seals. And then finally, the full flow stage rocket engine. This is the most common and is pretty much only successful on the SpaceX's Raptor engine. So the full flow stage rocket engine is almost the same thing, with 2 shafts and 2 pre-burners. One pre-burner is fuel rich and the other is oxidizer rich, and they combine in the combustion chamber, and it requires a good and heat resistance alloy, just like the last one. So anyways, thanks for watching. Make sure to share and subscribe the video. We make 3 videos a week, so make sure to check those out. Bye.